Again, what is this? Okay, where did this come from? This came from people who lost 5 to 200 pounds and have kept it off. You could fight me and fight me and fight me. It works. If you are not getting the results that you want, you gotta make a change. Somewhere you gotta make a change. So again, who does other things when they eat? Anybody? Who does other stuff? Come on, be honest. Thank you. Thank you. Please turn off your cell phones and please refrain from texting.
I eat, feed my baby, and read at the same time.
Oh, okay. I dare you to tell me what you read, or what the baby ate, or what you ate. You know, we are as multitaskers as we are. This is too serious not to pay attention. We have to pay attention. So much of this is paying attention.
I need to pay attention this way.
Okay.
Sorry, I can
So much of this is paying attention. This is not a hefgewelt, and you can't be verflogen. You can't be, not in this area. Not in this area. This is serious, okay? Rearrange the fridge. To control impulse eating, place fruits and vegetables up front. Many years ago, I read a book. It was called The Hidden Persuaders, and it talked about how in the supermarket owners pay extra for somebody's product to be at eye level, because people will, and studied over and over and over, people will take a superior, they'll take a cheaper product, they'll leave a superior, cheaper product and take anything that's at eye level. And we do the same thing with eating. Well, guess what? Guess what? Just because it says fruits and vegetables, it is your fridge. You don't have to, you know, leave it there. And I always tell you at the same time, the mattress where it says, you know, you don't remove the label on penalty of law, it is your mattress. You can now remove the label, okay? So place what you want to see at eye level. What do you want to say? And then you wanted to say something.
I had big stuff, and it was in my freezer. I stuck it in the back of the freezer, and I piled things in front of it, that way you don't see it.
Right. Not that you can't move everything. There's a chair. Not that you can't go to it. Not that you don't know it's there. But the minute you open it, you don't have to see it in front of your eyes. What do you want to say?
No, and if it has to do probably...
Doesn't matter.
I was standing in the store, just heard two ladies talking that they read somewhere a tablespoon of walnuts and hot water to start the beginning of the day. That makes your metabolism start working.
I love things like that. I love things like that.
I said if it would have been, you would have told me that.
Walnuts and hot water makes your metabolism work.
Oh. Doesn't it sound like bliss?
What?
Doesn't it sound like bliss? Doesn't? No.
It actually doesn't. It's also, you know, everybody has tricks, and there are no tricks. There are no tricks. Walnuts and hot water is hot water with fat in it.
Right.
Okay, so you want to put butter in hot
That's
water?
oil.
It's the same thing. It's the oil. It's oil. The only thing that makes the metabolism work is exercise and eating properly. Your metabolism doesn't need your help except to do what you're supposed to do. There are no shortcuts. I promise you, there are no shortcuts. And if you don't do it right, you're going to have to do it over. If you're going to believe all that stuff, you're going to have to do it over. Don't look for shortcuts. There are none. There are none, okay? So rearrange your cabinets, your refrigerator, and make sure that the first thing you see is what you want to see, okay? Mark food, oh, I love this. Right on the package, mark your food equivalencies in your cabinets and your refrigerator. In other words, on the cottage cheese, write a half a cup. You know what I mean? On the egg, and this way, the minute you have it, you don't have to even think what it's worth, what it costs, okay? It also reminds you where you belong, where you were on Tuesday night, what you want. I think sometimes we have to come here to be reminded of what we wanted in the first place, because we forget. We forget. And we forget to keep the main thing, the main thing. Right now, here with me, Tuesday night, then it's the main thing. Then we go out, we all go out to our triggers, and to the beds, and the homework, and the kids, and the husband, and the weather, and the economy, and the in-laws, and the parents, and everything that's going on in your life. Is there anybody here who does not have anything going on in their life? Every day there's something going on in your life. And every day, whatever it is that's going on translates into food, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no, okay? And we forget. This is a workshop. This is a workshop, okay? And that's, the first part of workshop is work. And the only place that success comes before work is where? The dictionary. That's the only place. You cannot have success before work. So, a worksheet. A worksheet. So that, you know, even if you don't fill out the worksheet, okay? I left my glasses in a different place. Okay. Look at the logo. Put it on the counter so that you remember where you were, who you are. You know, it's very, very important to remember who you are. Okay? Not what you look like, because every month you could look different. You know what I mean? Yes? No? Everybody understand me? Okay? But you always have to remember. Could you close the door, please? You always have to remember who you are. Okay? So, the worksheet. What is going to be my no choice? Okay? No choice. What's going to be my no choice? Drinking water, no choice. Sitting down to eat, no choice. I'm going to give you this, okay? And you decide. I have to caution you that if you make too many no choices, you're not going to do anything. Make yourself 2 no choices. However, the longer list is going to be the benefits list. The benefits list. Because sometimes when we're looking at a donut, when we're looking at a bagel, when we're looking at a piece of cake, we forget the benefits. We forget what it is that we really want. Very powerful, these things. Very powerful. And you know what this is? This is the Yetzer Hara coming to call. Yeah. And we really, really forget, okay? Fried is a fat alert. Anything fried is a fat alert. Eat foods baked, broiled, grilled, steamed, roasted. If you go somewhere and you know, they pay people very big bucks to write menus, okay? Now next time you go into a restaurant, look at how the menu was written. Succulent, succulent, on a platter of greens, topped with crumbled blah, 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 you know what I mean? Okay? So, words like crispy, crunchy, or battered should ring the fried alarm, the fat alarm. You know what they are. Something that's crispy, my gosh, it's not crispy from the air, it's not crispy from a lettuce, you know what I mean?
You can make it crispy, like baking it very long.
So, say it again?
We make it crispy, we make it very long and it's fried.
That's fine. But when you go into a restaurant and they say crispy, I promise you they didn't bake it a long time to make it look like crispy. Okay. Okay, so all of these things, all right, were pretty much physical, food related. But we always say that the program is here. So the next, from 33 to 50, I don't feel like doing the math, okay, is all what? Is all, under the gematria, it's all attitude. It's all about attitude, okay? 33, look at yourself in the mirror every night and tell yourself what a great person you are. The more you like yourself, the more apt you are to reach your goal weight. You are not going to hate this weight away, you're going to love this weight away. And you don't do this so that you will love yourself when you are done. You do this because you love yourself now. And if you don't, that's the issue. Do you value yourself enough to take care of yourself? Do you value yourself enough? Unfortunately, we only value ourselves when we're thin. Who's guilty? Who's guilty? Who's guilty? You like yourself better when who likes themselves better when they're thin? Yeah, and you teach your children only to like the thin kids, right?
Okay.
Right? Right?
No, we feel better, not like, we feel.
We like ourselves, we happen to like ourselves better, okay? Yes, of course we feel better. We feel better. But do you like yourself enough to take care of yourself at whatever weight and size you are? Today! It's like, and I always talk about that Kathy comic from years and years ago. She's talking to somebody, she says, oh, you don't know the real me is 10 pounds thinner. You know how old that cartoon is, and it's still in my head. The real me, no, the real you is sitting here today. And you know what happens like a week after Purim? People don't come the week after Purim because they want to lose their Purim weight so that they can come back the next week with their normal overweight. Okay? Because that's not their real, it's not their real weight. Okay? You look at yourself in the mirror and you say, you know, Hashem doesn't make doubles. okay? There's nobody in this world like you, nobody.